Okay, Cryptic Crossword number 29551, published in The Guardian, Wednesday, 27th November 2024, set by Arachne. Let's see how this goes. 8 across. It soothes chaps suffering piles to swallow a clove regularly. I think it soothes chaps is a straight definition. Suffering piles might be to anagram them, and to swallow a clove regularly would be the A, L, and V, or the C, O, and E. I think it's the A, L, and V, and I think it's lip salve. And I'm going to hit reveal. Get it. 9 across. Drink case of lovely stout is portly. If you're stout, you're portly. A drink is port, and the case of lovely, i.e. what's holding it, is the L and the Y. So you get portly. Okay, 10 across. Part of this nameless backward French city. Part of suggests a hidden answer within. And if it says backward, it's going the other way. In this case, the French city is Le Mans, from nameless, and the start and the end of this, travelling backwards. Reveal. 22 across. Starts to shame indolent mates with exercises. Exercises is the straight definition, I believe. And the starts to shame and indolent are SI, and mates with can be tups. So I think it's SI tups. So I think it's sit-ups. Yeah. 25 across. Sadly, charisma is something very old-fashioned. Sadly suggests maybe an anagram of charisma. I think this is archaism. ARCH. I'm going to reveal it. Come on. Archaism. 26. Periodically using 8 is key, for example. 8 is lip salve, and every other letter of lip salve gives you ISLE, which is key, for example, another word for isle. Do this. Okay, 1 down. Pachyderm dropping, beginning to obstruct English river. So the answer is Rhine. Pachyderm is the rhino dropping, beginning to obstruct. Beginning to obstruct is the O, so if rhino drops the O, and then we have English instead, we get the river Rhine. 2 down. Pipeline is large-scale benefit according to Spooner. This is a gas main as opposed to a mass gain. Spooner would have it. 4 down. Fluttering pigeon welcoming new dawn. Dawn is a straight definition. Fluttering pigeon suggests an anagram of pigeon. Welcoming, N for new, we get opening, which is the dawn of something. Five down. Some of them pat his elbow and show understanding. Understanding is the straight definition. Some of suggests clues hidden within, and indeed it is. From them we get the E, M, and the PAT, and HIS and E. Reading out empathize, which is to show understanding. Okay, 6 down. That female cycling in heels, maybe. Maybe it's the straight definition. That female is her. Cycling is taking the first letter and putting it on the end. So we get ERH, and that's in heels. And heels are paps. Paps are, Wiki tells me, breast-shaped heels. Commonly known paps. There you go. We live and we learn. 7 down. Galileo rudely interrupting extremely contrarian student. Galileo rudely suggests an anagram of the letters in Galileo, interrupting extremely contrarian as the C and the N of contrarian. They're the extremes. If we put a anagrammed Galileo within them, get collegian for student. 13 down, she merits being represented as a recluse. She merits being represented, suggests an anagram of she merits, and as a recluse, maybe a hermitess. Let's do this. Yeah. 18 down, non-standard language is turning up in non-verbal messages. Non-verbal messages is our straight definition. The answer is signals we get from language is turning up. Or rather, non-standard language will be slang, and is turned on its head gives us signals. There we are. 23 down, pale, tense boy ignoring personal hygiene problem. Personal hygiene problem is BO, and boy ignoring that will just give you the Y. Pale is our straight definition, and a tense might be past tense. With that Y gives us pale, pasty. Yeah. Okay, one across. Tackle bloke about right old carry on. This is a rigmarole, which is a carry on. So tackle is rig, bloke is male, and that male is around R and O, right and old, gives us rigmarole. 6 across, elite's groundbreaking tour. If you're of the elite, you're the pick of the bunch, and a pick is a groundbreaking tool. Yes. 11 across, nattering endlessly about computer system. Nattering endlessly suggests an anagram of nattering without the G. Those letters placed as they are, I'm going to have a stab at intranet. Get it. 12 across, origin of peppermint, sweetie, or humbug. Well, the origin of peppermint is the P, the first letter. Sweetie can be your honey. If something is humbug, it's phony. Challenged, 15 across. Challenged gets help. This is gainsaid. Gets help is gains aid. And if you challenge something, you gainsay it. 16 across. Fellow contracted rash or spots. These are freckles. Spots is a straight definition. Fellow can be defined as F. Contracted rash. Rash is reckless, but if that's contracted, actually brought short, you get reckles. So rather than reckless, so freckles it is. 19 across. Wayward monarch drove Tesla. This is errant. Wayward's a straight definition. Monarch is ER, Elizabeth Regina. Drove is ran, and Tesla, well, the badge for a Tesla in its car is a T. I suppose so. Okay, 3 down. Reference work finally abridged. This is Atlas, which is a reference work, and finally is at last. And if that's abridged, shortened, you go Atlas, giving you Atlas. 14 down. Cry of curtailed desire in buff. I think buff is a straight definition. I think it's suggesting the colour buff. Cry is a yell. Of curtailed is an O. And desire is a wish. It gets yellow wish. I'm going for this. Get in. 21 across. Congenital criminal tucked into free lunch. Congenital is the straight definition here. Criminal is a felon. If that's tucked into a free lunch is a lig, apparently. So you get felon in lig, it gives you lifelong. Congenital. 17 down. Shift border dividing post-Soviet states and Europe. Shift is the straight definition. The answer is chemise. Get that from border is a hem, which is dividing post-Soviet states, which is the CIS. Yeah. S, and then the Europe at the end gives us our last E. Chemise. 27 across. Consequently losing face. Italian leaves crime for farming. This is husbandry. Consequently is a straight definition. Oh no, farming is a straight definition. Consequently is thus. Losing its face, losing the T, so we get a U in there. And then we get Italian leaves crime. Crime is banditry. If we take the I and the T for Italian out of banditry, get bandry. Husbandry. 20 down. Find yourself following well-worn track in area around Oakham. Not sure where Oakham is, but you find yourself somewhere, you land. If that land is following a well-worn track, is a rut. I think that's Rutland, which is where Oakham is, apparently. Okay, 22 down. Bones curve when seen from below. Curve when we arc as. If you see that from below, this down clue, you get sacra, which are bones. There we are. Large bone in the lower back. Wedge-shaped bone in the lower back is made up of 5 fused vertebrae. There you go. Okay, 24 across. Hide contents of garage, car and house. Got no idea. Well, got an idea with this one, but I don't know why. I think it's Medici. The house of Medici, but I haven't got a clue why from that clue. But I can't stare at it all night. Football's on in a minute. So I'm playing Medici. Gemini. Fair play. Fair play, I reckon.